Hello, Growth Sapiens team. This is Mike coming to you with some new instructions for the Cestar International Tab. So, one of the things and feedbacks that I'm getting from a lot of clients is, when we throw in the text, really we're just plopping it down. We're just copy and pasting. There isn't a whole lot of formatting. And I guess on your end, it's kind of difficult unless I really spell it out what to do these sort of things. But we're not always going to be able to outline everything to the T, and we definitely want you guys to kind of fill in the blanks. If someone gives you text about mobile application developer or something like that, find these pictures, put them in, and then when you look at this and you say, okay, great, this is great, the information's in here, perfect. But then it looks like, for example, that this text and this image are kind of off to the right. So we can either move this stuff in or we can just center the table, right? So just basic design, in my eyes anyway. We want this to kind of look like there was some care put into it. So anywho, this should have the same general limitation as this, but right now this looks like it's just sticking out there. So perhaps center these when you go through the different pages. So one thing, and I was surprised too from the client, is they didn't like this. And I thought it was something that we're just getting rid of completely. I didn't think they would judge us on it. So what we want to do is we basically want to erase all of this. Erase every single piece of text. A lot of this information is repeated on the other sections of the page. So we're still going to have something like this, except it's going to take on the form of about, programs, paralegal, mobile application developer, hospitality management, personal support worker, how to apply, refund and withdrawal process policy, so forth and so on. But they don't want it like this with just links. What they actually want is it to be a little bit more visual. So what we want to do is come up with something like this. Now, I think that you guys as designers, as people that might be a little bit better than the sales guy and his fiance, put together something better. But here we go. We've got the about, so this could be a nice picture for the about. Have about here, make sure that it's linkable. Have programs running across the top with the 4 programs here that are going to be clickable. Then following from that, how to apply refund and withdrawal policy, academic support and counseling, followed by health and medical, student activities, and information for newcomers. This is a nice way to kind of lay it out. I think you can do better, but it has to be done today. The client is grown impatient for a variety of reasons. So I have shared this with you guys, but by all means, do download the real picture. Do not put up the Shutterstock image, and get this ready. Get this motoring. This font here is Montserrat. It's not bad. It looks pretty good. If you want to put a little outline here, or if you want to do a little after effect when someone hovers their mouse, let's do that. Let's get a little fancy here. I'm never gonna be mad at you guys for going the extra mile or argue about billing for not going the extra mile. The other thing is that some of the other tabs here, some of them don't have pictures, and we want to make sure that every page has a picture. So, for example, in the About Us section, a picture like this in there somewhere nice would go well, because they talk about instructor-led, so let's do that. So take this picture here. These slides here, I'm just outlining the fact that we want this thing centered. Things like newcomer support services, maybe you can make that a little bit bigger, or make that a little bit bigger, make that a little bit bigger. housing, banking, newcomer support services, add a little bit of oomph behind that title. The next thing is, so if I'm on important information for newcomers, add pictures with the newcomers in here. So for example, you can literally just steal this, put that in there somehow. If health and medical, there's nothing there. Okay, maybe just take this. Student activities, events. So in the port, we've done social. They've done bowling, rock climbing, Niagara Falls ship, snow tubing, Wonderland, etc. So maybe we can put in pictures of that. I guess I'll find some pictures for you for that. But every page we want a picture, right? And this obviously outlines a lot of them right here, right? So if you're looking at refund and withdrawal policy, use that image in here. Maybe make this a little bit bigger, or do something with this. Maybe like a download PDF button. Let's see if something like that exists. Something like that, Something with just like a little bit more pizzazz. Maybe you can overlay that on the image, Let's go here. How to apply. Actually, we already got a picture in there, so that's pretty good. I like what you did here. Again, pretty cool. You might want to put a little icon with a PDF that might jazz it up a little bit. Academic support and counseling. Take that sort of picture there. Actually, these people look a little young. I probably will change this picture. But anyway, you get the idea. So hopefully this has helped. We really need a good job done by tomorrow. The client is a little bit frustrated, and it's not all our fault, but we definitely want them to think that they've got the right web development team on their side. So probably going to change this image as well. But yeah, you'll have everything you need to get the job done right. And hopefully this video helped. Take care.